The Tonight Show. Well, the sun is out tonight, today again. What a storm we had. Was that unbelievable? It's like the storm of the century here in Los Angeles. No, it was. Traffic was so bad. Listen to this. Illegal aliens were actually giving back their driver's licenses. That's it. In fact, I know, Kev, out at your house, the floodwaters were so high, Kev had to use his inflatable Halle Berry doll as a flotation device just to get out of the... Just to get out of there.
It works really good.
It works good.
It works good, man.
Let's see what's going on. Ooh, President Bush is traveling. President Bush is going to London on Monday, and he's taking along extra security, you know, in case Prince Charles tries anything funny. You know. As you know, Prince Charles now battling with these allegations that he had a homosexual affair. In fact, he's going to go with the Arnold strategy. He's going to investigate himself to see if he's gay. Yeah, I'll find it. I said, I'm not sure how that works. But
we don't want to know how that works.
Well, actually, today, Prince Charles met with the Archbishop, who recommended he be transferred to another parish. Yeah, so that's what they're doing there. Let's see what's going on. American officials in Iraq are reportedly very frustrated with the Iraqi government because instead of making progress, the Iraqis are fighting about who's going to be in charge and who's going to make the most money. Well, we said we wanted to give them an American-style democracy. Sounds like they got it. Yeah, yeah, it sounds like it's working pretty good. Oh, what else? You know where President Bush was today? Disneyland. He was in Orlando, Florida. And he was in Disneyland, and he spoke about his plan for health care for all Americans. I believe he delivered the address in Fantasyland. Fantasyland. He made that address. Yeah. Anybody see this? Anybody watch 48 Hours last night? Oh.
I watched it today.
It was on CBS. Must be somebody over 60 here. Did you watch? You didn't watch it.
I did.
You did watch. What was it about?
Last night?
Yeah, exactly. Because now you're usually gone by 8 o'clock. That's why I know.
Oh, why you trying to dog me, man?
I'm not dogging you. No, Robert Blake. Robert Blake. I had a story about Robert Blake. He is now being held under house arrest in Malibu. You see the place he's staying at? I thought I was watching Cribs. I couldn't believe this. Well, who says we're not tough on celebrities in Los Angeles, huh? Out-of-work actor who is living in a dump in the San Fernando Valley is arrested for murder. So what do? We move him closer to the beach so we can go whale watching before the trial starts. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You don't quite get that.
I'm just impressed that you watch Cribs, Jay.
Yeah. I watch Cribs. I know what's going on. I know what's going on.
Wow, man.
Here's a bizarre story. Here's a real bizarre story. In South America, a trapeze artist fell during his act. Guy's on there, no net. Falls, but survived because he landed on this obese woman that was sitting in the audience. This is true.
Really?
What I was thinking about, you know, I haven't been to a circus in a long time. Do they still have the fat lady in the circus? Do they still have that anymore? I mean, the way Americans are eating, is that even a novelty anymore, you know? Can't you just go down to Kmart, pretty much see the same thing now? There's no reason to have to buy a ticket, you know. Oh, yeah, I'm way off base. Shut up. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's he talking about? Here's another bizarre story. I saw this in the paper. I didn't believe it, so I double-checked it. This Turkish woman has been arrested for keeping her husband locked in the bathroom for the past 3.5 years. You read this story? I'm not making sense. Kept him locked in the bathroom for 3 years. Is that really the worst thing you can do to a guy, lock him in the bathroom? Huh? I mean, for most guys, you slide a pizza and a newspaper under the door once in a while. Hey, he's fine. He's on vacation. Yeah. Actually, the worst part for the guy, even though he was in there 3 years, she still would not let him use the guest towels. Yeah, that was the worst part. And don't touch those guest towels. And here's a story I mentioned last night. According to the Royal Automobile Club of England, 75% of drivers say they pray while driving. That's, of course, when they're not giving the other drivers the finger. I watched that show set in Las Vegas. What, CSI? You know what CSI stands for? Christian Slater Investigations. Did you know that? You know about that? You hear about this? The actor, Christian Slater, needed 20 stitches in the back of his head after he was hit with a drinking glass thrown by his wife, Nolan Ryan Slater, right before... You hear about this story?
No.
You know Christian Slater?
Yeah, sure.
You know what they had a fight about? I was trying to find out today. Apparently, he went to a strip club without her, and she got mad. Whoa. She wanted to go. And most guys know, what fun is it going to a strip club without your wife? You know, why would you want to do that? No, because you can't. Well, how do you do that? How do you even go? How do you even go to a strip club with your wife? Because then you have to sit there going, do you like that? No, those are too big. No. See, that's gross. That's too much. No, I don't like that. No, I don't know why any guy would be attracted to that. That's ridiculous.
You sound like you've been there before, Jay.
I may have attended. In my early youth, I may have gone to one. It was a Christian strip club, so it wasn't good.
Victoria's Secret.
Just see a little neck, and then that's it. Hey, Rush Limbaugh announced he's going back to work on Monday. Doctors say his rehab was successful, but it could be weeks before he's 100% self-righteous. So it might take a little longer. What else? Oh, here you go. McDonald's Corporation, very upset because Webster's Collegiate Dictionary defines McJob. McJob is now a real word. It's in the dictionary. And it defines it as a low-paying job that requires little skill and provides little opportunity for advancement. McJob. Yeah. I guess the Webster's people thought they could get away with it because, hey, what are the chances somebody from McDonald's would actually be looking at a dictionary? So I think they realize pretty smart. And here is the most awful stuff. You know, I have seen this on every news show for the last 3 nights. This woman from Orange County here is suing the restaurant after they gave her a bowl of clam chowder with a condom in it. You know the story? There was a condom in the clam chowder. In fact, when she complained, she said, "Waiter, I think someone's fly is in my soup." I think that's what she said. Someone's fly was in the soup. Oh, here you go. And here's an odd story. I did not know this. You learn these things watching the Discovery Channel. Male baboons greet each other by fondling each other's genitals. See, I'm glad humans don't do that. You know? That's why I prefer coming out and just shaking hands with the audience. You know, it would be so awkward just, you know, it'd be awkward doing that. And how do you, yeah, and how, and you really don't want to try and high-five somebody with that. No, that's not. Hey! Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, you can tell us November sweeps, the big ratings period. Have you seen the movies the networks have on when the ratings are on? NBC had Saving Jessica Lynch. CBS had the Elizabeth Smart movie. Fox is trying to get the rights to the Paris Hilton story. That's the big one. You all know that story, right? You call me old-fashioned, but remember when spending a weekend in Paris meant taking the Concorde? Remember when that was... Remember what I'm saying? How many people have seen this Paris Hilton sex video? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? You guys have seen it? You know, I couldn't get a copy. The best I could download was the Tom Bodett from the Motel 6 sex video. That's the only one I saw. Just the Tom Bodett guy. And they're not good.
No, not good. No.
I guess Paris Hilton was 19 when she made this sex video. 19. Do you realize if Kobe had just stayed at a Hilton instead, he would have no problems. You know, he was fine. Everybody would have been happy. You know that Paris Hilton has a role in the new Cat in the Hat movie? You know? She's in it. Yeah. Finally, a kid's movie Dad will look forward to going to. Yeah. Hey. Come on, let's take the kids, go see it pretty much. Anyway, as I mentioned, I was looking on the internet trying to find this Paris Hilton sex video, you know, just for research to find out what everybody's talking about, not for any prurient interest. But I found an even more disturbing video. This one, well, take a look. Show this one. It's another sex video. It's a little grainy. You see the guy, he's playing with a camera there. Can we move the... Oh, my God, it's... Oh, my God, it's... Ladies and gentlemen, last night we played the first round of Battle of the Jaywalk All-Stars. This is where we take 3 of the best, and well, not necessarily the brightest, but 3 of the best people we meet jaywalking. We have them compete in this scholastic competition. Our contestants are Kim, a college student from Ohio. There's lovely Kim. Kevin, a high school senior from right here in California. And Liz, a mother of 3 from, also from California. Now, before we play the final round, take a look at what happened at last night's exciting game.
Last night on Battle of the Jaywalk All-Stars.
Rene Descartes said, "I think, therefore I..."
I be.
I be. I think, therefore, I be. No, I am. All right, Kevin, what was the name of the Roman town that was buried by an eruption from Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD?
London, no, whatever.
London. That's a really bad guess. According to Irish legend, if you kiss this, you will receive the gift of gab. It's the Blarney...
Rubble?
The Blarney Rubble. Yes, you kiss Blarney Rubble. The Blarney Stone. All right, we'll be back with the exciting conclusion of our all-star game. First, say hello to Kevin Eubanks and the Tonight Show Band.